Larry, tell
Hi,
us.
Bob. Good to see you again, and thanks for all you've been doing. Question with regard to the left of center trying to solve it all by themselves. Uh, and I ask this because I want to help. What ways do we need to make sure the right of center people aren't trying to uh, solve it all by themselves? The Conservative Climate Caucus is a good thing, but I never hear them talking about how they're working across the aisle to come together on a solution. So this is something I think about is how do we make sure that we don't go into separate silos and think we're all going to solve it all.
Yeah, that's a good and legitimate criticism of our effort and CCL's effort in the Conservative Caucus is, it could be that we're doing this all wrong, while we're trying to reach out with all this red and reach to the right and reach right of center. Um, but I think I just know this. If you were doing a Hispanic outreach church, I'm pretty sure you'd speak Spanish from the pulpit. And so if you're going to try to bring conservatives on about climate, I think you need to speak to them in conservative. Um, and and so, but the good news is there are progressives who let us do that. CCL is a great example of that. Um, and another one is somebody like Sheldon Whitehouse. I mean, here I'm a Republican, but let me congratulate this Democrat named Sheldon Whitehouse. Sheldon's always very good. Senator Whitehouse is always very good um, to give room for conservatives to come around, and he's constantly reaching out. And so that's a good model and a good reminder from you, Larry, to make sure that we speak well. The thing that we don't do at republicen.org is we don't take the cheap shots. Angela in all of her communications, Chelsea in all of hers, Price in his, what I say, what our contractors say is never, oh, those terrible left wingers. They're just awful, aren't they? I mean, that's a way of ingratiating yourself in conservative circles, but it's destructive of the long-term mission and goal. And so we just don't do that. We just try to make the case using the language of conservatism and be generous to people like Senator Whitehouse and Brian Baird. And so it's a good reminder, Larry. Good note to end on, too.